What's up, DBs? Coach D Magic here, former D1 defensive back, here bringing you the best DB content on the internet. We're going to talk about this Rams-Vikings game, some plays that I like, specifically on what to expect and how to play bunch formations. I have to say I was rooting for the Vikings. The DB coach that I learned all of my DB technique from in University of Hawaii is the DB coach for the Vikings. So I'm always rooting for them and I'm always looking for technique. And it's funny, a lot of the things he taught me 10 years ago at the University of Hawaii, I see their DBs implementing in the game here. So let's start with this clip here. And I coached college, I've coached pro, and I've coached, high school football. And it kind of remains the same, like the basics of what you're getting from bunch. So bunch one-on-one, the route distribution for a bunch, I just call it spacing. Okay, so no matter how it ends up looking, you're going to get someone who's going to work out, someone who's going to work in, and then someone who's going to work vertically. And this is one of the more basic bunch route concepts that you see in the NFL, especially the Rams, who do a lot of tricky stuff. But more importantly, what I always have people study is third down. Third down. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 8, 3rd and long. What are they trying to get to and what are they doing? And the biggest thing you have to understand about third down is that I would say most of the times, and I put it in the 90%, is that they're going to work to the sticks. They're going to work to the first down. Think about it in Madden. When you run third down, you're going to run obviously something that's past or at the first down marker, and you're usually going to go to your favorite plays. Knowing that in bunch, we're expecting, some spacing, bunch on one-on-one spacing, and then we're trying to protect the sticks. It's 3rd and 10? 3rd and 10, okay? And you notice that Puka Nacua runs right at the sticks, all right? So they're going to work a motion. So he ends up starting to be number 3. He's going to end up being number 2. We have to slide over the top here so that we don't get picked. Gilmore, former defensive player of the year as a DB. His technique has carried him throughout his career. All right, so we have number 1. As the routes disperse, we get someone working in, we get someone working out, and then we get someone vertically. Now, he does a good job of staying square, and he can see the tempo. He can match the tempo of the receiver. He knows the receiver's not really trying to get out, and he's just going to stay square, aware of where the sticks are, all right? And we get a curl right at the sticks. Usually if it's 3rd and 10, they're going to run something at 11 and 12. And then so when they work back, they have a chance at getting the first down. He cuts it short, all right? But he cuts it short because we're in front of him, all right? And he knows that if he goes vertically, he's going to fall right into our hands. We're going to be able to catch. Expect something that sticks. 3rd and short, all right. Are they running slants? Are they running hitches? 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. All right. Are they running curls? Are they running digs? Are they running comebacks? It's not a very high percentage throw on 3rd and long to just throw a fade. You could, and probably in the youth levels, they probably are just chucking fades. But again, that comes down to your film study. What are they running on 3rd down? Good job of playing the sticks here. Another thing that you'll see from the bunch, and I probably should have said this earlier, but I apologize for the quality. This is glare. This is the light in my house. I'm literally watching the game, seeing things happen, and then I'm running, grabbing my phone and recording, so you get this glare. My apologies. But anyway, let's carry on. A lot of times, like especially in the boundary or just like a near bunch or whatever, well, a lot of times you're going to get screens out of the bunches. So actually, the Vikings actually have numbers here, okay? So you're either going to get 3 stepping off the ball, 2 stepping off the ball, or 1 stepping off the ball. At the end of the day, if this is man to man, if your guy steps off the ball, he's the screen guy. So you got to be ready to trigger. So if it's man coverage, if your guy steps off, you got to trigger. If it's zone coverage and number 1 steps off, then you got to let the curl flat player trigger. And then we're going to play the fake screen and go. But he's eyeballing the quarterback here. Again, they have numbers. We have him running out to looks like his half. He's probably the flat guy, the flat player. If he's running to a half, and we're probably going to get some type of hook curl player somewhere over here. But he's the flat guy, which means he can force. He doesn't have to back up. All right, so he has to trigger because if he delays, you're going to get blocked here. He's going to get to the climb up to the safety, and he's probably gone. All right, and what probably makes this work is if he just steps off, if he doesn't work towards the corner, if he just lets him go get him, it's probably wide open. But anyways, all right, He does a good job of seeing the screen. All right, you have to either beat this with speed or you have to set a hard edge. I like the fact that he just beats this with speed, ducks his shoulder, all right, on a knee, and he's able to grab a leg here. All right, so you always got to be aware of spacing, spacing versus the bunch, and then you got to be aware of screens. Those are the two biggest things that I see out of bunch at the high school and the college level, and especially the youth level, where you're not getting too many variations from the bunch. All right, so I hope you guys learned something. Good job by the Vikings. They definitely outplayed good job by the Rams. They definitely outplayed the Viking, even though it hurt my heart. But good play by them. I feel like these big games are usually decided by DB play. This is a huge DB play. Like I said, they had the numbers. They got 3-on-2, and he's bailing out of there. If we could just get this guy blocked, but he does a good job of beating it with speed here. Make sure you go grab that DB Mastery program. All the drills that I learned from Coach Jones, the DB coach for the Vikings, are in there. Over 100 drills: press man, off man, slot man, weight room, speed and agility, and a mental course to help you mentally become an elite DB. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video.